Hello friends, I am your chemistry faculty from QLS Academy. Today we are continuing our chapter Combustion and Flame. In today's lesson we are going to discuss about flames. So let's get started. If you could recall from your previous years of studying science, you will remember that burning is a chemical change, that is, it is a chemical process. आपको ये भी याद होगा कि a chemical change is always accompanied by some other changes like change in color, change in smell, production of light, heat, sound, etc. Today's topic of interest is the production of light and heat. A burning substance can give out light in the form of flames. It is not always necessary for a burning substance to produce light in the form of flames. Sometimes a substance can burn without flames. बिना flame के भी कोई भी substance जल सकता है. For example, LPG, wood, kerosene all burn with flames, while coal burns without flame. Now, a question. Why LPG, wood, kerosene produce flame and coal don't? It is because flame is produced only when a burning substance vaporizes. When a kerosene lamp or just a simple candle is burned, kerosene and molten wax rise up on the wick and gets vaporized during burning to form the flame. A flame can be divided into different zones based on the amount of unvaporized substance present in them. The innermost zone of a flame is the least hot and is dark in color. This is because of the presence of unburnt, unvaporized substances present in it, and that's why this zone is also called as dark zone. The middle zone of the flame is moderately hot and is usually the colored one. Here, partial combustion of fuels takes place and hence the brightest zone. Middle zone is also called as luminous zone. The outermost zone is the hottest among all the zones, and this is due to the complete combustion. Outermost zone पे complete combustion होता है किसी भी substance का. It is the non-luminous part of the flame. Every substance have its own characteristic flame. कोई भी substance जलता है हम देखते हैं कि flame अलग अलग color के हो सकते हैं. Like LPG burns with a blue flame, candle burns with yellow flame, magnesium burns with white flame. In last lesson, we saw that substances undergoing combustion are called combustible, and it was the fuels which were combustible. Fuels क्या होते हैं? Fuels are the substances which burn in the presence of oxygen to give out heat. Fuels के burn होने से जो heat produce होता है, हम उसका use बहुत सारी जगह कर सकते हैं, like in cooking of food, in running vehicles, in running machines, in production of electricity, etc. An ideal fuel or a fuel to be desirable, it should have following properties. Number one, it should be readily available. A fuel should always be available to be used. अगर कोई fuel readily available नहीं है तो हम उसका use जब चाहे तब नहीं कर सकते हैं. A fuel should be available to be used at any time required. Second property is that a fuel should be cheap. Let's understand it with an industrial example. Suppose we are using coal to boil water to produce steam to generate electricity. हम कोल से वाटर को बॉयल कर रहे हैं, वाटर को बॉयल करके हम स्टीम जनरेट कर रहे हैं, उस स्टीम से हम जनरेट करके हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बना रहे हैं. ये इलेक्ट्रिसिटी हमारे घरों में, स्कूल्स में, ऑफिसेस में सप्लाई होती है. To use that electricity, we pay some bill to the company concerned with its production. Companies fix charges according to the expenses they bear to produce a particular commodity. किसी भी प्रोडक्ट के मार्केट में जितने भी प्रोडक्ट्स हैं उन सभी की एक पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू होती है, उन सभी की एक पर्टिकुलर MRP होती है. वो MRP किससे डिसाइड होती है? कंपनी उस प्रोडक्ट को बनाने के लिए कितना एक्सपेंसेस लगा रहा है, कितना खर्च कर रहा है, उस पर डिपेंड करती है उस प्रोडक्ट की MRP. So, if the cost of fuel becomes high, then obviously the cost of electricity or other commodities will also increase, and that's why it is desirable for a fuel to be cheaper. Also, a cheap fuel could be afforded by everyone. The third property is that it should burn moderately in air. A fuel burning too rapidly can't provide heat for longer duration, and as a result, we will have to use too much of fuel to complete a single task. While a fuel burning too slowly will unnecessarily delay the process in which it is used. The fourth property is that it should not leave behind any harmful substances. Burn होने के बाद कोई भी fuel harmful substances, कुछ भी residues नहीं छोड़ने चाहिए. A fuel leaving behind harmful substances will cause environmental pollution, and hence it will not be preferable. The fifth property is that it should have a high calorific value. Now, what is calorific value? Calorific value क्या होता है? The potential of any fuel to provide heat energy is expressed in terms of its calorific value. Calorific value is the amount of heat energy produced by the complete combustion of 1 kg of fuel. जिस फ्यूल का कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू जितना ज़्यादा होगा वो उतना ही ज़्यादा एफिशिएंट फ्यूल होगा. Calorific value is expressed in kilojoules per kg. Why joule? Because joule is the SI unit of energy. Hydrogen have the highest calorific value of 1,50,000 kilojoules per kg. It is a zero emission fuel and hence it is used as rocket fuel. The sixth property is that the ignition temperature of the fuel should be low but not too low. इग्निशन टेम्परेचर किसी भी फ्यूल का लो होना चाहिए, बट बहुत ज़्यादा लो हुआ वो भी डेंजरस हो सकता है. फ्यूल हैविंग वेरी हाई इग्निशन टेम्परेचर विल इटसेल्फ नीड हाई एनर्जी इनपुट टू बी इग्नाइटेड. हाई इग्निशन टेम्परेचर होगा तो हमें उसमें हाई एनर्जी प्रोवाइड करना पड़ेगा पहले उसे इग्नाइट करने के लिए, उसको जलाने के लिए. वाइल अ फ्यूल विथ लो इग्निशन टेम्परेचर विल सेल्फ इग्नाइट एंड कैन बी डेंजरस. Such materials require special storage conditions. So, it is very necessary for a fuel to have an intermediate ignition temperature. No doubt, fuels are very important for our survival, but using these fuels can also be problematic for our own survival. Fuels हमारे survival के लिए ज़रूरी है, लेकिन उनका use भी हमारे survival के लिए एक problem है. Fuels such as fossil fuels and carbon fuels are harmful to us and to our surroundings. Fuels like coal, wood, petrol produce fine unburnt carbon particles when combust. These particles cause air pollution and are reasons for many respiratory tract diseases like lung cancer and asthma. Use of wood as fuel also poses the same threat plus deforestation. लकड़ी हमें पेड़ों से मिलती है. So to get wood for fuel we cut down trees. Cutting down trees means a whole new bunch of problem. पेड़ों को काटते हैं, डिफॉरेस्टेशन होता है, इससे बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हो सकती हैं, लाइक लेसर ऑक्सीजन प्रोडक्शन, मोर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एक्यूमुलेशन, मोर सॉइल इरोजन, डिसरप्शन ऑफ वाटर साइकिल, लॉस ऑफ हैबिटेट्स एंड मैनी मोर. सम फ्यूल्स डू नॉट अंडरगो कंप्लीट कम्बशन. ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं है कि सारे फ्यूल्स में कंप्लीट कम्बशन हो. Incomplete combustion releases carbon monoxide, which is a very poisonous gas. When inhaled in a higher concentration, the person can even die. Also, with complete combustion, fuels release carbon dioxide, which is no lesser harmful than carbon monoxide. Incomplete combustion होता है तो carbon monoxide release होता है, which is a fatal poisonous gas for us. Complete combustion होता है तो carbon dioxide release होता है, which is also harmful. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. Accumulation of carbon dioxide causes global warming. Combustion also releases sulfur dioxide and oxides of nitrogen, which gets accumulated in atmosphere. The accumulation of sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides get mixed with rainwater. ये सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड और नाइट्रोजन के जितने भी ऑक्साइड्स प्रोड्यूस होते हैं कम्बशन के टाइम, ये सारे एटमॉस्फेयर में एक्यूमुलेट होते हैं, एटमॉस्फेयर में भर जाते हैं ये. एंड जब रेन होती है, जब बादलों से पानी नीचे की ओर आता है, तब ये सारे गैसेस उस रेन वाटर में मिक्स हो जाते हैं एंड मेक्स द रेन अ acid rain. Acid rain causes great losses every year. The discoloration of Taj Mahal is also because of acid rain. So, fossil fuels से हमें क्या-क्या नुकसान है? They causes air pollution, deforestation, global warming, acid rain, and many more related destructions. So, what could be the alternatives of such fuels? हम ये fuels use ना करें तो हम कौन से fuels use करें? Because we require fuel on our everyday basis. LPG, CNG, solar energy, hydrogen are considered as safer substitutes of such fuels. And nowadays, biofuels like methane, bioethanol are also in use. Friends, this was all for combustion and flame. A very important advice: do not waste energy unnecessarily because energy sources are very, very limited. So save energy today to use it tomorrow. For any query, kindly go to the following link.